Good afternoon. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News Now, coming to you from our digital desk. We've just gotten from the North Olmsted Police Department some surveillance video of the night that is actually the early morning that Deshaun Watson, the Browns QB, the night that his truck and 4 other vehicles were stolen from the Mercedes-Benz dealership in North Olmsted. If you've been watching the news over the past month or two, this has been a rash of car dealership break-ins and stolen cars of multiple dealerships now, 3, 4 different dealerships that have been hit, whether they're being hit by the same crew or if information is getting out. Police are investigating, but this is definitely the 3rd or 4th dealership to be hit, especially targeting Mercedes-Benz dealerships. And they have given us surveillance video. There's not going to be a lot to see here other than you can make some assumptions about the suspects that you see in the surveillance video. They try to be very sneaky in all of this, but yet they turn on some lights inside the dealership. Let's get you started. This is about 4 minutes worth of dealerships. Here you can see them running in from car to car, 5 vehicles, trying to use the cars as sort of a way to hide from cameras at least a little bit. And they are eventually making their way to inside the dealership. You're even going to see some kind of Mission Impossible kinds of strategies being used here, backing up against walls, trying to stay away from cameras. But then again, you'll see here they come in what looks like a back door of the dealerships. They're going to try and stay up against walls as they come through. Here they are turning on lights. Ultimately, the MO, the modus operandi of these crimes have been to find the box where car dealerships lock up the keys at night. Here you see them trying to stay low, perhaps trying to keep any alarm from going off, any motion detector. And that's been one of our big questions in some of these is where are the alarms for these car dealerships? You can see another light going on there as they make their way to the back, again, crawling on the floor, opening a closet. They seem to know where these keys are being kept. I'm going to take that banner down so we can see them walking in and out. They're looking in closets. They're ultimately looking for that the box that holds all the keys for the cars that are on the lot. And they're going to walk back out. They're looking. They've found some keys, and it's not that hard. Once you hit the start or the lock button, you'll see the headlights turn on so that you know which keys you have. They end up with 4 Mercedes-Benz models vehicles. And then the ultimate quote-unquote prize is when they steal a truck valued at over $100,000 that belonged to Deshaun Watson, the Browns quarterback. That truck was a Dodge Ram TRX. It's kind of a built-up kind of truck. You're going to see the thieves here start to pull out with some of these vehicles. As they get them started, they find out which vehicles they have. They're all snow covered, and they'll drive these off the lot. Now, Deshaun Watson's truck, this happened back on January 14th, as you see a bunch of the vehicles now starting up and will be driven off the lot. Happened back on January 14th. You can see the timestamp. We're relatively sure that's about the correct time. All in all, they were on the lot for about 20-30 minutes. This is early in the morning, just before 2 in the morning. There goes one of the Mercedes. Deshaun Watson's truck was ultimately found abandoned on I-480 near Clegg Road. That was confirmed by the North Olmsted Police Department. 2 of the other Mercedes that were stolen have been recovered. That means there are 2 more still out there, and no arrests have been made here. As we watch them drive off the lot, again, it's very quick. You'll only see just a matter of seconds of a big white truck that's covered in snow as they start pulling these off the lot. You can see the truck looks like has not shown up in this video just yet. It looks like another car, an SUV, perhaps a little trouble with the snow there. As they slide, pulling this out. You won't be able to miss Deshaun Watson's truck. It's a big white Dodge Ram. Again, it's a TRX, and here it comes. That they were able to get off the lot. Big tires. It's jacked up, raised a little bit, and then here they all go like a parade of stolen vehicles off the lot. Again, this was January 14th, very early in the morning on Saturday of a week and a half ago, and we'll get another little quick glimpse of the Deshaun Watson truck as it pulls away, one after another, stolen vehicles, and there goes Deshaun Watson's truck. Again, that was recovered. It was abandoned. That is a pretty noticeable truck, and so that's presumably why it was perhaps taken on a joyride and then abandoned on 480 and Clegg Road. But again, the other vehicles have not been recovered. Northeast Ohio clearly has a problem on their hands. This has been, again, the third or fourth dealerships that has been broken into in the last month or two. Same sort of idea. Bunch of individuals going into the dealership, breaking in a back door, finding as many keys as they can, and you start asking questions. How are dealerships not more secure? How are their keys around? How is their the ability? Are they not locked up at night? There's a lot of questions you start asking, and how this keeps happening with car dealerships. Of course, their car dealerships are probably insured for a lot of this, but it does not look good when you have Deshaun Watson as one of your clients and his truck gets taken right off the lot there in North Olmsted. If we get any other breaking news, any new video, we're going to bring it to you here on our digital platforms. Keep in mind, our noon news is just about to get underway on Channel 19 with Nicole Versansky. And then at 3 o'clock, we have 3.5 hours of news and up-to-date weather. It is a first alert weather day. You're going to want to make sure you tune in. I'm going to give you a quick look at the satellite picture we're getting. Looks like we might get a break this afternoon, but we know that there is more snow behind this system, so we're going to be keeping our eye on that. Make sure, again, you tune in to our noon news on Channel 19. Otherwise, we'll see you at 3 o'clock. I'm Dan DeRose with 19 News Now. Have a good afternoon.
19 News. First, fair.